Hello.
Hello.
Wow, guys, stop interrupting each other. Hello.
We hear you, Rose. So, where we had last left off, we had made it to Backbreak Stronghold, where we encountered the door of breaking backs. Did you guys know that? That's why that was named that? Because of that heavy-ass fucking door?
That makes sense.
Yeah, this is your first dungeon. First one was Black Tendril, Black Tentacle, and it had black vines covering the doorway. The second was Grey Mud. They had to dig down to get to the entrance through Grey Mud. Only they didn't dig. This is some things we had to retcon as Kyle started using transmutation in a way he couldn't use it. Or anyone can use it, for that matter.
You went digital.
I can make holes in things.
Yes, not in a matter of seconds.
I have to take the feat for that. Whoops.
And this is Backbreak.
If I recall, when we last got back here, we just entered the door and we're getting our bearings, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So, you come into a dark room. It is cold as death as you enter, and incredibly silent. A light mist rolls over the ground.
So, is everyone all here?
Yeah, Sire makes a point of stomping on the ground in case there's anything hiding in it. Stomp, stomp.
Shh. Hang on. Do we all have light?
I have been by somebody else in the room, I think.
Everald lights up a torch.
Well, things are certainly looking brighter now.
Coach just kind of like shrugs.
Do I have natural ability to see in the dark?
Only if you took a feat to do so.
Okay, so it's not a real characteristic.
Nope. Remember, there are no racial things in this. If you want something like that, you have to take the feat or perk.
Okay.
That being said, do you know any alteration or no?
I do.
You might know enough to give yourself dark vision.
Okay, my alterations is 3.
Well, I don't know how much you need to give yourself dark vision off the top of my head, but if you look on the website real fast forward, you will know. Another option, if Corvus is feeling generous, is he could do it to you, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Oh, Kyle wants to do it to him.
I heard that about him.
Me too.
You guys suck. All right.
Hello, Bob.
Indeed. Hello, Bob.
Hello, one and all.
Everyone say happy birthday, Bob. We're a day late, but we should still wish him a birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I was wondering if you were just going to be coked out in the corner this game session. I mean, the character doesn't have a coke problem, right?
Well, a voodoo powder problem. Which I mean is just super cocaine, but...
Hi, Bob.
Hello.
All right. Corvus is going to look towards Everald and Taloa. Gather up, gather up. I'm going to make some adjustments.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
And what are you going to adjust?
I'm
Probably
perfect
walk-
the way I am.
Probably walking in here with a torch might not be the most stealthy of things to do. So I
didn't
was.
plan on using stealth. I planned on killing anything that decided to cross my path.
I like that plan.
I swear the element of surprise is lost in everyone here.
It's like the art of semantics. It's dying.
God damn it, Everall. Well, if anyone wants it, I can offer it.
Offer what?
I can help you see in the dark, and a few other things. Actually, probably now's not the time to be picky about regulation. Anyway, if you all want to live a little bit longer, how about y'all come over here and give me your hand?
Say please.
Mac walks over.
I look over at Talo and just, please? I guess?
Sire gives you a hand, but he leaves his arm attached to it.
Okay.
Talala looks pleased and walks over and gives her hand.
Oh, you've already received this, Talo. You don't have to worry about it. All right, so I'm going to go grab Seer's hand. And Seer, as I put my hand over yours, you feel my thumb press into your hand, and there's a sharp pain for a second, and then it goes away.
Ugh.
Okay. And, sir, I don't quite remember your name. What was it? As he gestures over to McAndrew.
Just call me Mac.
Right. Yes, sorry. Names kind of elude me at times. Here, and he does the same thing towards you. Is how do I describe you? The girl, the little girl? Yes. All right. Do you want aid as well, or no?
Rose, that's your cue.
Wait, what? What about? I'm not little.
How short is she compared to me?
She's like 5'4". Average height.
Yeah. I kind of just gently wave my hand just beneath my chin. It's like, you're a little bit shorter.
Not too short to set you on fire.
Then we'd have light.
Ugh.
Well, I could do that. Ursa then makes one of her little balls of blue fire appear in her hand.
Alright.
Please do not burn down my scientist. It was hard to find one like him.
I won't.
I am not your scientist.
You became my scientist a couple weeks ago.
What?
I believe he just said you his bitch.
Sire,
what? No.
Don't
Whatever.
worry, you've seen how I treat Petey. I'm just.
Anyway. I'm going to... Here, Ursa, can you actually come in?
Yes.
Alright. I reach my hand out towards you.
I take your hand with the hand I don't have the fireball in.
You feel a sharp pain in your palm.
What is that?
It's an injection. It allows me to operate remotely.
Wait a minute. It allows you to do what to me?
Operate.
He likes to try to fix people. But we're trying to teach him about consent.
They just consented. I asked them, they came forward.
Okay, but like you didn't give us the conditions of it. It's one thing if you go hold out your hand, and another if you cut somebody's hand off.
It didn't cut your hand. You people.
Anyway.
Anyway,
I'm an anti-vaxxer. You don't know that.
do you even know what that is?
Oh wait,
500
yeah,
years
you're
ago.
right. Yeah, sorry.
All right.
I mean, there could be legends of well, I'm gonna hold my tongue.
So
Because I'm not gonna have
Sire
any
goes over to Ursula,
That'll make it hard
takes
for
her
you
hand
to
and
talk
kisses
now,
it.
won't it?
Wait, so exactly how do you get to control me with this? I'm not a robot.
It's he slaps the side of his face. It's not. You're not a robot. You're right. This allows me to heal you and do a bunch of other things. For example, and I'm going to actually cast Blind Sight now.
I was waiting for that part.
Yeah, it's just we got all caught up in the exposition here. Actually, I need you to come in a little bit.
Alright.
Sire takes her hand and licks the wound.
Ursa looks revolted because saliva is fucking gross.
Alright, definitely looks like Kyle succeeded.
Oops, sorry, I hit that multiple times for some reason. Okay, but yeah. So we all now have Blind Sight.
Your mom is blind sight.
Thanks, bro.
How many feet, Kyle?
You're welcome, girl.
Let's see.
Damn, the
It just
neighbors
says
are
that
getting restless tonight.
they're able to see normally. So it's so we could just see as if there was no light source. So as the room goes black, you notice that you start being able to take in very simple shapes, and then the shapes become a little bit more refined, and you can start making a little bit of color out. Not a lot, but it's kind of like it's grayscale, but you can see everything in there.
Are there like electric lamps or lighting around, or
No, that's why. Wait, do you mean like in general or like in the hallway we're in?
yeah, like in general? Because couldn't I then theoretically like zap some electricity in and light them for a short amount of time?
We're getting into a lot of theories about something that definitely is not in this room.
Yeah. I still
It
can't.
moves around the room.
I realized you're the one I forgot.
All by myself. All right.
That'd
Is
be
that
fast.
Torin? Ah, we can hear Torin now.
The passengers. Stomp, dog. Stomp, stomp.
Indeed, you have several ways you can go from here as you come to this hallway.
Is Sir Lancelot just watching the exit?
He is.
He's convinced there'll be an attack from behind and insists on guarding the rear.
To be fair, he's actually a shuriken on Sire's belt right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yep. Sire prepares his weapons and walks down the south passageway.
Alright.
I was just about to suggest the big man take point.
Stomping the dog as he goes.
Alright.
I listen. Do I hear anything?
At the moment, you do not.
Silence is it's just absolutely eerie. You'd think a fortification would have some moving about. I can't hear anyone's footsteps in the room.
Mac, as you step over, Mac, Corvus, and Evril to all get a perception. But this is a group perception, so 2 out of the 3 of us have to pass in order to pass it.
Oh boy, our favorite. Okay, here's goes something. Nope.
Keep getting them?
Suck, Corvus.
Well, Rose, you didn't need to roll.
God, Cappy.
Here's perception.
It's one of your
What
actions.
is that?
I found it.
I always rolled. Shit.
Mind you, Bob will really have to blow this roll up. Nope. Alright. So, we go walking over to here. And as we do, Everald stumbles over to here, and a loud noise starts.
I hear where the noise is from.
Everywhere.
What did you do?
I do nothing.
Um,
Is it like an alarm noise?
Yes, it's alarm noise. Ear, ear, ear! Skeletons come charging into the halls.
Stupid monsters.
oh dams.
Alright, Sire, this looks like where you are most useful. I think we're probably about to have a little fight.
Sire, a good pillow too.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Ask little one.
Ursa lights up both of her fire palms.
You know, this is the first dungeon you guys have gone to that you've actually triggered one of my damn alarms.
God damn it. See, man, motherfucker. If I wasn't building the tunnel system, I would have had a better perception by now. Holy shit.
So I think I have a decently high chance of going first.
Nah.
Wow.
Rose is on top of all the shit.
See, like that. So is that a exploding thing? That's how that happened?
Yep.
Okay.
You know, the thing that very rarely happens for perception rolls.
That's outstanding.
Go ahead and talk, guys. I gotta get these initiative.
Ah, blood. Dams. How many of them are there? I'm pulling out my pistol at this point, getting ready to fire.
I can see at least 2 right now, but I think I might hear more down the further halls.
Okay.
Did a door shut in front of me?
No, it's just that you're big and you occupy spaces. You get in the way sometimes, Torg.
That's my job.
He is the wall.
Russ, goo 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 Jude.
Get out of my head.
Also, guys, I apologize. This is going to be probably a bit harder than any fight you've experienced lately.
Yeah, we'll pucker our buttholes as we go.
Gavin
Speaking
pulls
of
out.
butthole,
Gavin pulls out his voodoo and just takes a big snort. And then another.
He's looking like the fucking cocaine bear.
Well,
Did you
any
ever-
Adderall?
So, Rose, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to move to where I can see the skeleton boys. And then I shall light them up.
Alright, where are you moving?
there's one like directly.
More towards Mac.
You got one on top of you right now.
I do?
2, actually.
Yeah,
Like literally right in front of you.
you were getting double teamed, bro. You might want to slap them.
Sorry, I didn't see that first. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna attack that guy then.
The guy in front of you?
Yep.
Alright. Let's see your roll. Alright. You go to make your strike. And he throws up his shield and blocks the flames away.
What's his shield made out of for future reference?
You can't tell.
Well, does it look like a wood or a metal?
It's metal.
Okay.
When he goes to block you, though, he puts himself in a bad position next to Sire. Sire, you have advantage if you decide to attack him.
Sire will be lethal striking on my attack.
That's fucking savage on a guy your size.
Skeletal Knight moves to there. And then begins cackling maniacally as he starts gathering all of this negative energy into his palm. And then sends it flying at Ursa.
Ah, fucker.
But he lands short, instead hitting the ground where Ursa is. Ursa takes no damage, but falls to the ground.
Love.
Sire.
Sire screams, "Run!" And I stumped you one right in front of her. Lethal strike 3 with my blade.
Alright, so I believe that puts you at advantage 4.
It gives me
Remember you got it. Yeah, remember you got advantage from
Lethal
the.
Lethal Strike gives you advantage for each level you have of it. And I also gave you 1 advantage because of what Ursa did.
then yeah, before lethal damage advantage 4. How do I roll that?
So, you know the little promptu menu that shows up when you go to roll something?
Okay.
Put the number 4 in that box. And make sure it says neither or advantage. And it knows what to do.
Oh, yeah, he done.
Tell me about killing him, Torin.
Sire thinks that the skeleton in front of him is what knocked the little one down. So he takes his big blade and screams, I see! My master, squish! And I shatter bones everywhere.
Aww.
Alright. Your turn, Mac. You heard me, right, Bob? Oh, I see you're moving.
Yeah, he's moving.
Yes, sir. I move up. Well, I run and slide on my knees to there, and then prepare to blast the skeleton with the shotgun.
Alright, as you do, you provoke an attack of opportunity from the skeleton. Alright, and the skeleton, as you're sliding, catches you in the chest quickly, cutting you. You take 3 damage. Which is nothing in comparison to your HP, but...
Fine, whatevs.
Ah, you're on coke.
Mac go boom!
He ain't feeling shit right now.
but
So I
go
get
ahead.
my
Yep, you get your attack now, Bob.
Mac use boomstick.
Also, gain a legend point. Simply because there was a way you could have moved without provoking this attack. This attack was provoked because of your bravado.
gotcha.
Mac boom on, sire.
You go and you fire your shot, but the skeleton lifts up its shield and dark energy forms over it, and the bullets stop in it.
Oh, now he done pissed me off.
But due to the force of your shotgun, which he cannot stop, he gets pushed back over to here.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. He also, did he get knocked down?
Nope. Remember, Bob, in order to do that, you have to actually be activating the Bane.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that happens if you either focus on the Bane or if you roll a 10 above their threshold.
Yep, and you didn't roll 10 above, so... This is just a success with a twist. You didn't do damage, but you moved him.
Okay.
That's why I love this system. Something always happens. Alright. The Skeleton Knight. Is going to attack actually no. First he's going to go into a battle trance, giving him advantage 1 and a +3 to his no, not +3. Yes, +3 to his guard.
It'll help him.
And toughness and resolve. And then he attacks Torrent.
Oh, shit.
It no help him, huh, Torrent?
Ugh.
So let's see. So you have 23 guard. So you take 13 damage as he brings his sword down into your chest and slices you wide open, blood spraying everywhere.
I use resilience.
What's resilience do?
Always has luck shining on me.
Yeah, it has to do more than that, Torn.
Able to shake. Okay, no, it's Bane's.
Yeah. That's a Bane, but you're likely getting hit with a Bane right here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I exceeded it by 10 or more.
So I have resilience to resist the Bane.
Yeah, that's when you get a chance to resist.
Right.
And I have advantage 1 on roll if I get a chance.
Yep.
He activates persistent damage on Sire. Sire,
Oof.
you are taking bleed damage now.
Okay.
What's a level 7 persistent damage, Kyle?
A moment.
Also, did you take your damage, Torn?
You didn't tell me much.
13.
It would be level 6, and it'd be 1d8 per round.
Alright. Just so you guys know, Sire looks hurt.
Yeah, that hurt.
Corvus.
And this is why you prepare in advance. Alright, so you see him reach out his hand. He's going to cast Heal on Seer.
Sire.
Yeah. Nice.
You bought level 9?
Wait. How am I healing him again? Shit. Oh yeah, my logic.
Yep. You're nanobot healing him.
Yep.
Don't
Alright.
lecture him about preparing, just fix him!
Go ahead and tell us about the successes. You just healed almost all the damage you took.
Alright, so, Seer, as you're getting cut into by the sword and spraying blood, you go to look down at your wound, and you see like a lattice work of flesh being sewn back together. This is happening like really, really quick. Like, you're kind of taken by surprise.
Yeah, now I have to determine if I think a monster in his chest now. Might have been too hurt to care at the moment.
Only a monster heart.
Yeah.
I think he still has internal bleeding, though, so he's going to have to still roll for that.
Yeah, the bleed's still there. He's gonna have to try to resist it. But you did heal him. It was quite impressive. Far better than our cleric's ever done.
Yay!
Everald's turn. Everald activates haste. I'm pretty sure that consumes my major action, though.
It does.
So, Everald is going to just stay here hasted.
Actually, what feat are you using in order to just cast it without it
Boon
firing
focus,
off?
but I only have Boon Focus 1.
Ah, I got you.
So he's quickly standing still.
Yep.
He just looks really fucking hyper. Yeah.
I mean, I suppose I could move away, but I don't feel like provoking that attack of opportunity. I just saw how they hit Sire.
Yeah, I'd imagine that's kind of intimidating.
Also, why am I not at full health? I haven't been...
Did we take damage on the door?
Oh, yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah, I was down 3 because of the door.
You can give yourself that 3 back. We spent enough time when we were preparing. You heal in like 10 minutes in this game.
Okay.
fix that about their tokens. So the skeleton knight moves to there, and he'll wait. Talawa.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cartwheel backwards to here, and then shoot this guy. And because Sire is standing right there, I get to use Lethal Strike. Yay!
Shoot that motherfucker.
That is a hit. Tell me about.
Alright, so as she starts to come out of the next cartwheel. Okay. As she starts to come out of the next cartwheel, she like basically as she's coming back up to her feet, she starts to take aim and ends up shooting him at like a critical point just between like the joints in the armor, and he just like falls to pieces.
And it's
You killed. He dead. He gone. Oh no.
He was such a good guy.
There are a lot of these fuckers, aren't there?
This is a dolphin. Skeletal Knight attacks Errol. And strikes Everald for 4 damage. No, 3 damage, sorry. Stabbing deep into his gut. Ursa, you may use your movement to get up. Well, half.
I use my movement to get up.
Is it half or is it all of her movement?
I believe it's half.
Yeah, I think that's what I read was half.
So she can still move 3 squares if she wants. And she can still attack, of course.
We must form Voltron.
And I'll be the head.
I mean, I can still, like, attack pretty
With
well
that-
long range. So, I'm gonna attack.
Ryan likes head, got it.
I mean, who doesn't?
Only madmen.
So what are you doing, Rose?
Gonna lighten it up in this bitch.
Alright, who are you attacking?
Say all of them.
The hot yoga fire.
She could have
Yeah,
attacked
the
all
group
of
of
them.
them.
The group? Alright, so... Rose, you really gotta start telling me this because you get disadvantage for the number of people you're targeting.
Sorry.
It's fine, you rolled a 1 in that roll, so the 1 would have replaced anyways, because I believe I gave you area manipulation 3, right, Rose? Or area specialization or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you would have negated 1, 2, 3, so it would have been disadvantage 1. Yeah, your roll's fine. But you gotta tell me when you do that.
Sorry.
Anyways, so all the minions are dead. The skeleton is not. Tell me about it.
Fire.
This is what you get for attacking my giant Oni friend. Then it goes dark around again then, except for the flash of lightning, which then zaps them, hitting the skeletons on their shields which they have raised. But because it's metal, it conducts through that and electrocutes the shit out of them. And yeah.
So I just heard a cacophony of rattling bones, I'm guessing.
Yeah. The knight looks pissed and charges Ursa and slashes, entering a battle trance. And he strikes true, dealing 4 damage. As he slashes hard down her chest, leaving a deep gash. Sire.
Oh, sire, very angry. Step and charge 2-hand swing. Critical. Sorry. What did I call it before? Lethal strike 3 again. On the skeleton warrior.
Alright.
No hit or what?
So you have advantage 3 from your lethal strike. Alright, that is a hit. Tell me about hitting him.
Sire is very angry that the skeleton knight hit his little one, and he tries to knock the head off the neck like a t-ball. And the killer just hit him.
Just hit him.
So then I slice into his skull rather well, knock some teeth out, and pull back for another swing after I resist my bleeding thing.
Alright. Mac.
Do I need to roll resistance or no?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, you do. And I also need to roll your damage.
Okay.
You take 4 damage, now roll 1d20 twice. You resist. You are no longer bleeding out, so you only take that initial 4 damage.
Okay.
It is your turn, Mac.
Alright, I'm moving. Excuse me, big guy. I move to here and attack the skeleton knight. Oh, wait.
Yeah, he does it.
What did you say?
First, I activate Overpowering Strike. Or does that take my whole...
No, it's just something that also automatically happens when you attack someone.
Yeah, but only on weapons that have the forceful property, Bob. You can't do this with a gun, just so you know.
Oh, my bad.
You can ball bat them with your shotgun.
Well, yeah, you could hit him with the gun.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright then. So go ahead and pistol whip him. You have to use your might to do this, so roll your might. He puts his shield out and blocks it, taking no damage, but as a result of blocking it, he makes it go off, blinding him for the moment. He is under the effects of darkness right now.
Went better than I thought it was gonna.
Corvus.
And Corvus is running. 1, 2. Actually, yeah, I already moved there. And I'm gonna go pull out my pistol and try to shoot in between my two allies here and clock this motherfucker.
Okay.
Here comes a cop moment.
Nah, I think I'm good, bro.
You aren't.
I'm not?
So, you go and you pop that shot off, but it veers off just a little bit in front of Ursa's feet, causing her to step forward with flame in her hand towards the skeleton. The skeleton takes 3 damage as he burns a little bit.
That's what I thought.
You do not hit. Also, Ursa,
Damn.
the ground where you are at is considered rough terrain right now.
Oh, well, shit.
Did a devil in need really just join? Is that what I heard?
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Greetings.
Do I need to grab Zach? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm just popping in to watch for a bit. I'm homesick. So
Understood. Well then, shall we continue?
Yep.
Alright, it is Everald's turn. Everald is going to attack in a flurry. For his first set of attacks, he'll be taking 2 attacks. So Everald's scythe comes swinging down. Simultaneously, the axe comes swinging up like a jawbone closing in on the skeleton. His first attack deals 12 damage. His second attack deals 11 damage. Everald then begins to take his next set of attacks from haste. He gathers energy in his hand and into his weapons and slams them into the ground in an explosion. The energy lights the skeleton up a bright purple, and it looks almost like it's screaming for a moment. As it takes 4 damage. Everald takes his last haste action and attempts just to bring the scythe down on it. but does not strike hard enough to damage it, and clips it on the but does clip it on the ankle, knocking it down. Talawa, it is your turn.
She is struck with fear.
I was pressing the wrong button. Shoot, sorry. I can move past Sire because he's like friendly, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Just remember though, moving into the skeleton is rough terrain. So
Fine.
the movement.
Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna assume that Sire will let me do this, but I am going to basically like
Oh, God.
use him to like jump onto and then jump off of. But doing it in like a fancy like like I like twirling and turning as I'm doing this. And I'm just gonna land on top of that skeleton. Well, actually, I probably can't really shoot from that spot. So I'll land on top of the skeleton and then do a flip to move right here and then shoot at it.
Alright, disadvantage 2.
It's fine. I get advantage 3 because you're standing next to it.
Alright, now explain all of that to me in epic proportion with a hit and a kill.
I mean, it was already pretty epic, but I
wanna
guess.
do it more epic.
Fucking pommel horse off your goddamn ally.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, assuming that Sire, works with me on it, I'll grab his hand and use him to, like, help, propel me up to land on his shoulders, and then, yeah, kind of like what, Kyle said, do, like, I don't know what it's really called when you, like, do the stuff on the pommel horse. I'll do, like, a couple of those moves really quick, and then flip off, landing on the skeleton, and flip again to get to the spot where I can shoot. But as I am mid-flip, like, my head's down and my feet are up mid-flip, I'm going to take the shot at the skeleton knight and kill it.
I'm guessing that thing's going like right between Sire's legs.
What?
I boosted her into the air.
She attacked the
Yeah.
one that was by me.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
got
totally missed that one down there. Well, that's okay. It
That's
worked
what
out
this-
well.
Sire's gonna have some holes down below.
It is your turn, Ursa.
Alright. I am going to attack our darling friend.
Very well.
Damn, I'm getting bad.
And he is going to dodge. Wait, I forgot he's blind. 1 second, bro. Because you may have some advantage we have not applied.
He gets a reduction of his guard by 3.
Ah.
The only other thing would be that he would get disadvantage 5 on attack or perception rolls.
Okay. So yeah, she still misses then. He feels the heat and he nimbly moves out of the way. As he does though, he ends up moving back some. Thus not having the right awayness to Ursa that he had before.
That's right, you little bitch.
In his blind rage, he'll run towards Ursa, provoking an attack of opportunity from Mac and Sire.
This is going to hurt.
Do we have an advantage on it?
No.
Sire does.
Well, yeah, Sire has lethal strike. He has advantage 3. Besides, Mac, you hit and killed it. Though, combined it with Sire, that's going to be more epic, because his attack would have gone off at the same time. And he hit as well. So go ahead, guys, start telling me about it.
Back goes low, I go high. Skeleton pieces from high go all over. But they don't get near one.
I'm sorry, I could only hear about half of what you said, sire.
I killed the top half of the skeleton, sending the piece away from the little one.
Well, while he was swinging at the top half, I shot it in the hips. Its left leg went clattering down the one hallway, and the other leg bounced off of Sire and landed in between Sire and Asian girl.
Ursa!
Ursa.
Indeed. So, the skeleton knights are dead.
Has the alarm quieted down, or is it still going off?
Ah, it's still going.
This is a racket. It seems like they have prepared some guests for us.
A whole
We should
different
keep-
breed than the cultists.
Yeah. They seem to know what they're doing. They can spew liquid hate just like you can.
Siren takes a look at the pieces that are left of the skeleton warriors. Are the shields any good?
They're made of a decent metal.
Are you going to take one?
I'm gonna pick one up.
Alright. You acquire a medium-sized shield. It's considered light armor. Yes, Mac?
It takes a minute to reload the shotgun and his nose.
Alright.
Okay. We should keep moving. Damn, if there's only a way to turn off the alarm. Alright, Corvus is going to hastily grab one of the shields from one of the fallen creatures. And also take a sample from one of their bodies.
Alright.
So is that just a defense 1, 2, or 3?
It's light armor.
As a shield?
Yep.
Okay.
AFK a minute.
Are you asking about the defensive property, Kyle?
Yeah.
Sure, it's a defensive 2.
Okay. Cool.
Yours too, sire, defensive 2.
Alright. Who's still wounded from that little scuffle?
I'm doing just fine.
Me.
A little bit, but that's okay.
Alright. I'm just actually Corvus is just gonna take a look at their vitals real quick. And he's just going to guess who needs it the most.
Everald activates regeneration.
Oh shit, I did the wrong thing. Sorry. That's still a good heal. Okay, so Seer, Mech, and Asura, you notice the stitching going on. So like any of the wounds that you've had on your body, they start to actually sew up, and you could see like with lightning speed, like a bunch of flesh being put back together. Yeah, you guys are good.
Everald harnesses the power of his blood, and his wounds begin closing.
All right.
Cool.
Seems like a good many of them came from down this hallway. I suggest we go down this path.
Everald reactivates his haste.
Seer, can you take point again?
I'm back.
There are passageways on both sides of hall. Take a serious look for any more triggers.
Perception. Talawa.
Yes.
Shivers run down your spine.
Anybody else feel a little off?
Other than the fact that we're in the middle of a place with an alarm going off and a bunch of skeletons running at us, yeah, I'd say I'm feeling a little off.
Sire, you do not notice any triggers.
I'll step forward, take a look at the passage.
As we're all gathered up, I'm just gonna hit us with a haste. Ooh, damn. That's all of us that got hasted.
I was
Decent.
already hasted.
Is my haste better than yours, or is it the same?
Power level 8 is the highest level of haste.
Alright, well, you're on super cocaine then. Whatever. I had to take the disadvantage to see if I was gonna hit everyone though. Alright. So is Seer continuing forward?
Taking a look into the room to the left of it.
Corvus just propped up on the wall, waiting for some kind of sign.
As you move into that room, Sire, you'd notice a pressure plate.
Okay, I don't step on it. I look back to floor squishy. Come look.
Floor squishy. You mean a pressure plate?
Squishy pressure plate.
Ugh, okay. Alright, go. I'll watch down this hallway. Matt, cover it with me.
On it.
Is there anything in there, sir?
Squishy floor.
Just squishy floor?
Can I get on the squishy floor?
At your size, no. But you don't see anywhere that you could move. Either.
I get back out of the room.
Alright, Mac, let's hear your take point again. We'll just cover the hallways.
Alright.
Nobody explore squishy floor.
You seem most apt at doing this, so.
Sire, we're gonna leave the squishy floor alone.
Okay. No monster there.
Talawa, your hair stands on end a little bit.
I smooth my hair down. Really, nobody else noticing anything weird? My hair's kind of standing on end.
Next nap, you sleep on my hand. I fixed her.
Well, that does sound lovely, but doesn't change the fact that I'm a little bit nervous or anxious right now.
I'm gonna take a look at this next passage to the north.
Alright, go ahead.
All right, from what I can see, it goes.
Careful, Mac. Don't go too far ahead unless you're actively looking at the grounds. We don't want to set off any more traps.
Yep.
Does Seer see anything?
Sire,
Sire.
Further hallway. Does he move forward?
Take a look around. Look for more squishy floor or walls.
Well, you see another squishy floor.
Point out squishy floor to the road.
Ah, that is indeed a pressure plate.
Do you guys see anything else in the room? Like anything of note?
Nope.
Alawa.
yes.
Honestly, Corvus, as you start wrapping your mind around this place is a maze.
Lovely.
She answered you, by the way. I'm sorry I interrupted.
Okay. I suppose it's another dead end. I think we took the wrong pathway. Maybe we should double back.
Rose, is you dead?
What?
So,
I'm not dead.
Fire has question.
Yes.
Press squishy floor, open wall.
That's a good question, actually.
Let's step on the squishy floor.
Don't, hold on.
The alarm gets louder.
Oh no.
Can
What
I
happened?
figure anything out about the squishy floor?
The alarm got louder.
Oh, he stepped on it. Did you?
He did.
Oh,
Okay,
goddamn.
Loa. Let's see. What would this be a roll for? Would it be logic or learning?
This, unless she knows a lot about traps, it's probably just be logic, ain't it?
Well,
Logical.
She was like a rogue before that. Remember, she's been our rogue.
That's his throat.
I'm gonna go with learning.
I'll take it.
So you go up and you start examining it. And then you start fiddling with it a little. Just fiddling. And you stop the alarm. It also blows up.
Oh no.
I tried to shield her from the explosion.
Roll your agility to do so, sire.
Oh damn.
Sire, you take 20 damage.
Damn.
But you do cover Talawa.
Sire staggers.
What just happened?
Squishy floor blew up. I protected woman.
I might have made a mistake about what exactly that was.
Damn it. Okay. Hang on. I gotta. Let me make sure he doesn't bleed out on us.
Indeed, he's incredibly burned. Roll your 2d6.
It kind of makes him yeah. It makes
What
him
was
a
that?
little less crispy.
Was that healing?
Yeah.
Sire, do you mind if I try? I haven't done it before, but I've been trying to practice.
Sire's on one knee, trying to catch his breath. He doesn't really say no.
Mac, how are you trying to heal him?
Combat surgery. Or combat medicine, bandaging and stuff.
Toilet paper, yes.
So tell me about it, Mac. Mind you, you still don't. You haven't healed him enough. You also need to roll 1d8.
Oh, okay.
I do believe she achieved a 3. So that is also a 1d8.
Well, that was lame.
You get another 2 back. And another 3 back.
I wasn't the worst at it. That's all that matters.
Tell us about your heal, Talawa. What's it look like?
She. I really actually thought about how she would heal before. So she
She
will.
kissed my boo boo, make it better.
No, she
Holy boo.
pulls. Yes, she pulls out some seaweed, a type that you've actually never seen before, and she starts to like murmur quietly, moving her hand along it, and it starts to glow just a little bit. And as it does, you see she, smiles a little bit. It seems like maybe it's working. And she lays it over your wounds and continues to like move her hand back and forth, like over the seaweed, over the wounds, and continuing to murmur for about another minute or so.
Everald moves over in a flash. Good work. You're progressing well.
I wasn't able to do a lot though, only a small amount.
Even the greatest of trees was once a sapling. Isn't that
Don't patronize me.
That's a quote from the book I gave you, though.
Sire slowly stands up, thanking each of you for helping. Squishy floor bad.
Yes, I would agree.
Well, at least now we know.
Talawa, no touch squishy floors evermore.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep my hands to myself.
Yes, now that we've had this touching moment and the giant explosion going off, at least it's a little quieter. Perhaps they'll think that we've been slain by it. Though that's highly unlikely.
Foolish monsters.
Anyway, I do believe we should get back into marching order and keep exploring this maze as he looks around.
Have you ever thought about not being so uptight?
We're in enemy territory right now.
Why do you walk that way instead of this way?
Is there a path that leads down there?
There isn't.
Oh, okay, so that line, there's the tower's perimeter?
Yes.
Okay.
There is a wall.
Well, there was a wall outside too.
There was a wall, and they made the mutants pay for it.
This dead end, it looks like.
I think you would be correct.
I take a look at this. It's kind of odd. Is it really a dead end?
You can move forward, can't you?
It's dark. Oh, okay.
Oh, so there's a door.
I found stairs.
Stairs. Oh.
Yeah. Ready for the best part? You guys took the right path to get to the stairs the fastest.
Hooray for
Holy
that.
rock.
And I only almost died twice.
That's a plus. Usually we have at least one KO by now.
Somehow we're doing better without our dedicated healer than with him.
Check chair stairs before step on. Might be squishy.
Roll a perception. Or actually, wait, no, don't roll a perception. It's fine. Why am I going to make you roll when I know it's fine?
Okay.
We don't see the giant, terrible monster that's about to eat our faces.
The stairs go down.
Up.
Okay.
Good job, Seer. Sire. The names. Anyway, it seems that we found their quarters at the very least, but there doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, we did just set off an alarm and cause a big explosion downstairs. Do you really think that a bunch of them are like, I'm gonna go lay down?
No, but I think they would have set up a defensive position.
Well, what's on the other side of the walls that I'm looking at?
You can see through walls?
Well, these cigarette-looking things.
Those are beds.
Oh, sorry.
No, they're just the fattest blunts. That's what they've been hiding in the towers all along.
I knew it.
So I'm gonna carefully walk around this room.
Alright.
I'd also like to walk around. I'm gonna jump on a couple of the beds.
They don't feel very comfortable.
Still gonna jump on them.
Puny beds.
Can I look under one of the beds, see if there's anything of note there? Did I cut out?
What did you ask?
Oh, I was going to ask if I could look underneath one of the beds.
I mean, they're more like, cots, guys, but...
Oh, okay.
So, Mac,
Gotcha.
you go walking out. There's skeletons.
Uh-oh.
Hi, guys.
More monsters!
Everyone stop moving.
Just so you all remember, we all have haste.
Kind of,
Just be happy I brought you with us. Although, considering that we're entering battle, I guess I can't say that you should be glad.
Time to throw Sir Lancelot.
You don't know.
I know. I'm gonna distance weapon this one.
Feel free to talk, guys. I gotta roll these initiatives.
Oh, okay.
So Sire is behind Mac. I don't see skeletons in my line of view, but based on his reaction, I know they're there.
Well, you know something's there.
Yes. What does haste get me? 2 attacks?
What it does, it gives you, at this level, an extra 20 speed, so your speed should be 50, a +2 to your guard, and then you can make...
He can make another major action at a negative or at a disadvantage 3, and then another major action at disadvantage 6.
Right.
That's how Everald attacked 4 times last time.
Yeah. Alternatively, if you want to use another major action to actually just run again, you can do that too.
Yep.
And that obviously doesn't have disadvantage. So you are all now Sanic.
And it is Rose's turn.
She stepped away, Skipper.
Damn it.
Bruh.
Mac, it is your turn.
You're one with the speed demon, bro.
All right. So I run over to this one and shoot him.
All right. Yeah, you get disadvantage 1 if you're right next to the mob.
Oh, all right.
You could just bash him in the teeth.
No, I'll stay there.
All right. So you hit, dealing 3 damage. Tell me about
it. You hear the shotgun roar, and you guys can't see it. But I shot the skeleton and just shredded his shield.
All right.
And I will take another shot at the same one because that's the only one I see.
All right then. Disadvantage 3.
Oof.
You take the shot, but you're not used to moving so fast. And instead you hit the ground, causing it to fall over. You can take 1 more attack at disadvantage 6 if you want.
Just fucking slam the goddamn pump.
Can I move over next to him and hit him?
No, because that would require... Or wait, no, you haven't used your first move, so I guess you can. I'll allow it.
All right. So I go over here and then I pound his skull with the butt of the shotgun.
So he would have disadvantage 5 instead, because now he's using a melee on a prone target.
True.
So that would be a might roll?
Yes, with disadvantage 5.
Crack that fucker's skull. Yeah, it is a lot of disadvantage.
Instead, you go to hit it, but you hit right on its armor. Ting! Not doing anything. Once again, that damn shotgun goes off.
Oh, fuck.
I think you need another
And
touch up
just
of the voodoo
skims
power.
past its face, dealing 3 damage.
I was half expecting him to just blast himself. Oh, that's so much better. Oh.
Alright, It gets up, provoking an attack of opportunity from you, Bob.
All right.
Are you kidding?
You didn't have
No
dis-
goddamn monsters.
He rolled a 1.
Ooh, nasty.
Alright, Bob, you go and you take the shot. Well, actually, no, you go to take the shot, and he grabs the shotgun and pushes it upwards, making you shoot into the ceiling. Rubble falls from the ceiling, hitting both you and him, crushing him to dust in the process, but you take 3 damage as well.
What kind of freaking gauge are you using to take chunks like that?
Was she serious?
Are you just shooting straight slugs?
No, double-aught buckshot.
We've had some shitty rolls tonight.
It's okay.
This is pretty standard. You guys were here the night that I killed all of them. Devil was. Devil's the one who saved them all.
Thank you for your service, Devil.
He gathers. Actually, no, he looks over at you, Bob.
Who does?
The skeleton.
Oh,
And
okay.
then he begins whispering a silent incantation and attempts to cast a spell on you.
Dang, my initiative sucks, or I'd throw shit at him right now.
Oh man, Bob, but you're just too tough. He tries to open wounds in your body to force you to bleed. But your body is just so naturally resistant from the harshness of the wasteland.
And copious amounts of cooking.
Yes, and copious amounts of cocaine.
Mixed with gasoline.
Remember, kids, it's a hell of a drug.
I give him the finger and say, I know what you tried to do.
Alright. As you give him the finger, he gives you a stare, and it looks like it stares right into your soul. You feel a little cowed by him, Bob. You have disadvantage 1 when trying to attack him next. It will wait. Talawa did not roll initiative.
I'm sorry.
She was relaxed.
Her brain hurts.
Well, that changes a bunch of shit.
Fine. I'll just say that I was too busy being upset that I couldn't jump on the beds and ignored my first turn.
He'll move into position. Sire.
Alright. I take a running jump with a two-handed swing up to down on the skeleton knight minion here.
Alright. Disadvantage 1 for your bravado.
With my lethal strike, so then it advantage 2.
Can you activate lethal strike? You're not behind him, and you don't have a part or anyone next.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Unless he's caught off guard right now.
he isn't.
He's ready for your pointy stick.
Well, then I'm gonna incapacitate him with my potent vein.
All right. So are you attacking or activating a potent bane?
Isn't that part of the attack?
It can be, but you would have to attack. If you're just trying to do an incapacitate, then you have to roll the incapacitate. And if it's a potent bane, you would get advantage one on its activation, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, it would get a disadvantage on trying to resist it.
Yeah, it has disadvantage on resisting.
I'm just gonna hit it.
I'll teach you how to use it after game, Torn. Because I know what you're doing. You're trying to do my thing. From my poisoner. But indeed, you'll whiff.
Badly.
You go and you bring that hook sword down, but he throws his shield up, deflecting it. As he does that, though, the hook of your sword catches onto his long sword and pulling it out of his hand. He is disarmed.
Well, that works too.
Everald goes dashing. And then he'll move again.
Oh, wait, if I'm hasted, can I swing at him again?
Yes. 25, 40, 45, 50.
Doing so would put you at a disadvantage, but you got to call that stuff because you already.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll remember next time.
Everald will move to Talawa. It is your turn.
From here, would I be able to shoot that skeleton knight that's in front of Sire?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I could do that, like, past him or not. Is there anything on the ceiling? Like, chandelier, light fixtures?
There's a hole where Mac hit it with his gun.
I mean, like, something I could, like, hang on to.
Let's see. I will say there are light. Well, no, there are no light fixtures. That's right. This place
Okay,
is
fine.
dark.
Okay. Well, I won't do something cool. I'll just go ahead and shoot at the skeleton knight.
All right, you have your lethal strike because Sire's standing there. All right, so you go and you make that attack. But he throws up his shield, blocking it. The bolt bounces off of his shield, though, and instead hits the skeleton knight behind him, just grazing him for 3 damage. Are you back yet, Rose?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Charge forward into battle.
Charge!
Indeed,
I'm
you are
going to
far
move
from
this
it.
so I can see.
You are so far from the battle.
But where we are hasted.
So you have a movement speed of 50. And if you want, you could take a charge action and just attack something moving at 100 feet.
But you will take disadvantage 6.
Is it 6?
What did you ask me?
No, I said, is it 6 for a charge? I thought it was just -1. Or sorry, never mind.
Remember, these are part of her extra actions from haste.
Alright, and I'm gonna attack the skeleton knight near Seer.
Sire.
Sire,
You
sorry.
have disadvantage 6. Kyle, when you can find the rules that tell me how far you can see, I will extend your sight past 30 feet.
Okay.
Look at that, disadvantage 6, and she hit. Tell me about hitting and doing 3 damage.
That was impressive.
I am going to zap him with lightning because it is more precise than trying to burn him.
That is fine, so tell me about that in detail.
Alright, so as per usual, it all kind of goes dark except for this, like, blue lightning bolt that lights up the air. Everyone around kind of feels the sizzle, your hair might be on end. And then she directs it over towards him. And after it's shot, it hits him in the shield. And she does the stupid finger gun thing and blows off the tip, and blows on like the tip of her finger.
There we go. So, Mac, it is your turn.
All right. Now, activating a Bane is a major action, right?
Yes. Unless you have a feat that makes it not one. But you don't. So what Bane are we activating?
Activating my aura.
Alright, that's the intimidating one.
Yes.
Alright, you have disadvantage 1. Because you're trying to use it against the guy who intimidated you a moment ago. That is a successful activation, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, so you made it demoralize at a power level.
6. They're a disadvantage 2.
Now, if you're doing it as an aura, it becomes half of it, so it will be a level 3 demoralized.
Yep. So Bob gives off a demoralizing aura. As his just raw toughness radiates from him. You have to admit to yourself that Bob is tough when he does this.
Just so you know, Bob, you also have a 10-foot radius for your demoralize. Okay?
Right.
And with a Bane, it does affect friendlies.
Indeed, sire, you feel demoralized. You feel afraid of just how tough Mac is.
One of my flaws is zealous. I don't think so.
Yeah, what his Bane says you do right now. When you resist it, then you can tell me how you're zealous and you don't feel fear.
Okay.
Well, I'm still hasted, though, right?
You are. So what are you doing?
That means I move again?
You could.
Alright, I move to there. That should get Sire out of the circle, or did it not?
He's fine, I feel from there.
Okay.
Sire, you don't feel scared now.
Okay.
Skeleton Knight, on the other hand, that's another story. He moves up to Mac and attacks with disadvantage 1, I believe, right? For a level 3?
Yep. Oh shit.
And he strikes Mac, slicing him deep in the chest. A huge gash opens up, and Mac begins bleeding out. Mac, you take 6 damage.
Yeah, just a flesh wound.
The skeleton minion will attack Sire. But he's still afraid of Mac, so he's gonna have disadvantage. Oh yeah, I gotta roll resists for those two after this.
I think in order to resist, like,
You missed.
You can look it up if you want.
Yeah.
It's not your turn at the moment. And indeed, he does miss you, Sire. But he does fling rocks up into your eyes as he hits into the wall. You have disadvantage too if you try to attack anyone.
Yeah.
The skeleton moves to there and notches 2 arrows, firing one at Mac and one at Sire. But both arrows go whizzing by their heads.
damn.
It does, however, manage to snap their friends out of the demoralize as the arrow goes whizzing by.
They're not alone.
Indeed, they're not alone. He will move there. Hey Kyle, what happens when a target moves into an aura? How does that work? Does Bob have to roll his demoralize?
No, it just happens because they have walked into their area.
Okay. But they can resist as a minor action.
Correct.
He stabs into Bob's gut, slicing deep enough that Bob feels it. You take 3 damage, Bob. Your abs don't look as nice right now.
Damn it.
Shit, I was wrong. When they end their turn, that's when they get hit with the bane.
Well, we'll apply it for next time. Sire, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to swing at the one in front of me. You said I was disadvantaged, right?
Yep, 2.
So I whiff.
Indeed, you go to slash, but aim too low, catching his armored leg and knocking him to the ground, but doing no damage.
Now, can I resist that blindness? Or was that temporary?
That's a temporary.
Okay.
Everald moves to here and then begins waving his weapons around and twirling while chanting.
Wooji wooji.
Indeed. As he finishes, he slams his weapons together and launches 2 beams simultaneously at the 2 skeleton knights. The skeleton knights throw up their shields and begin resisting the damage being hurled at them. It then explodes. They take no damage, but they are slightly dazed. They have disadvantage 1 on their next attacks. Everald will then take his haste and attack again, launching another 2 beams. Everald strikes this time, dealing 5 damage to each of them. Then Everald will launch 1 more blast. Also, Corvus, I'm going to put you in front of me, where you should be.
Alright. Yeah, because for whatever reason, my initiative was not put in.
Probably because you're a bastard.
I love you too, asshole.
You are Kyle.
Work sucks. Man, disadvantage 6, look at me go.
Nice.
Everald launches the next set of beams. Dealing 4 damage to each of them. As their bones irradiate with purple energy, and it looks like they're screaming silently. Alright, Corvus.
Alright. After Corvus is done haphazardly staring off into space, he realizes, oh yeah, there's a fight. Okay. And he starts to run. 5. Alright, so that's my move. Shit. I gotta keep moving. Alright. 1, 2. Wait, shouldn't I be able to see over these beds?
Yeah.
I can't see over the bed. Alright, well, whatever. I'm pretty sure. Okay, here, I'm just gonna. Yeah, well, it won't let me do that. Okay. Well, they're definitely in striking distance. Shoot that one and the one behind it. So I'll take my disadvantage.
There's wall there, Kyle.
That's a wall?
Yeah, that's why you can't see past that bed.
Oh, I thought it was just a bed. I'm gonna shoot through the wall. It's gonna be awesome. Hold up. All right, fine. Okay, then I'll move here, and then I will take my shot.
Very well.
At least he took mercy on you and didn't let you just shoot at the wall and tell you it wasn't effective.
Okay, Corvus is not the most perceptive person, but I think he can understand that there's a wall between him and the enemy.
It's a pretty large wall, too.
Yeah.
Someday you'll get over that wall and not be
It's
the one.
so obvious that he missed it.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Indeed.
Can't see the fortress for the walls.
So you go and you fire your shot. And it bounces in the square right here. And kind of like ricochets. And just grazes the Skeletal Knight Archer, dealing 3 damage.
I was appreciating the architecture, damn it.
Talawa, it is your turn.
Sweet. Sorry.
She's having the same problem with you that I have.
Yeah, this actually happens to me fairly often. I'm just usually better at moving him just slightly, so I don't think people typically notice. I'm gonna move to right there, and as I get into range, I'm gonna try to do another flip shot at the right one over here.
Disadvantage 1. And that is a miss.
Yeah.
Told you guys, new level of enemy. So you go and you take your, or you make your flip taking your shot. And he throws up his shield, stopping it from doing any real damage to him, but it does graze him doing 3. You, though, fall to your ass, taking 3 damage as well.
It's the sword fighting arena all over again.
Ursa, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move over slightly. And then I am going to shoot some fire at them.
Very well. Who are you attacking? And how?
You doing a line attack? You doing
I'm gonna
AoE?
attack the two over by the kind of upper right corner.
So the ones in front of Bob.
Yes.
Alright. So that would be disadvantage 2, but you have multi-target 3, so you have no disadvantage.
So no disadvantage?
Yes.
Alright.
Until you attack more than 3 targets. After that point, you start taking it.
Hitting them with a hot yoga fire.
Alright, you hit both of them. Tell me about it. They do not die.
I do kind of the jumping roundhouse, and when I jump up, the fire kind of trails around me and swirls around me. But when I kick like my foot out, it goes in a blast directly towards them and engulfs them in blue flame.
Mac, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
What you doing, bruh?
Indeed, Mac.
I am going to use my action to refill my nose.
Very well. You're geeking hard. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. The Skeletal Knight is going to attack Mac.
Alright, now is when I can use a defend action, right?
That is
Yep.
indeed. What's he need to roll, Kai?
It depends on how he's defending himself. So is he trying to dodge or is he trying to just straight up block the attack? So if he's trying to just block it, he'd be using a might. If he's trying to dodge, that would be agility.
Actually, I have defensive reflexes too.
So you gain advantage 1 on the action roll. Or no, 2.
Yeah,
So
2.
I can do it like that, right? Defensive, and then attack redirection.
Yep. So you would roll your defend action with advantage 2. So roll your agility or your might. What are you using?
Good question.
Go with the one with the higher number.
Oh, what's agility or what's the other one?
Might.
Yep.
All right, I'm using agility.
So you're dodging.
And you said that was advantage 2, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We tied. I don't know what happens when we tie.
Fuck. Hold up. Let me look it up.
No, fuck that, because we're at time as it is. For now,
Alright.
I'm gonna say defend. All ties go to defender. We'll look it up later.
Gotcha.
So
Just
Bob
like
does 3 damage as he dodges, and then tell us how you do the damage.
The one swings at me. I grab his sword and smack the other one with it.
All right. All right.
Or, well, grab him and make him hit the other one.
Right. I get what you did.
You can also move half of your total speed right now if you want. Sorry, you move half your total speed right now if you want.
Do you?
Yep.
All right. You provoke an attack of opportunity.
No attack of opportunities either.
Oh, okay. Skeleton minion gets up, provoking attack of opportunity from Sire.
Stay down.
And that is a hit. Tell us about killing.
The skeleton warrior minion tries to get up, and I see it, and I sort of step on it because I've been stepping on the mist all day and smash down my shungao on it, cleaving its head off from its neck. Stay down.
The skeleton archer notches 5 arrows and sends one at Sire, Mac, Ursa, Talawa, and Everald.
Yes.
I wasn't aware that we were facing Sir Robin Hood.
No, that's Legolas.
Oh yeah.
And
He's a little less.
And he also suffers no disadvantage from this, Kyle.
Oh fuck.
But he rolled like shit.
About time.
So, arrows go whizzing by all of us, just barely nicking us. We all take 3 damage.
Oh, still don't like arrow.
This is getting irritating.
The knight attacks Mac. And he hits Mac for 4 damage, slicing deep into Mac's leg. Mac's starting to look like he's taken some damage. Sire, it is your turn.
Sire steps forward to this one.
Might I suggest a better route where you're not in Bob's aura? Indeed.
And am I allowed to swing at both if I'm on haste?
You for your first swing, it's would be a multi-target, so then you take disadvantage equal to the amount of targets that you're intending to strike. So if you're hitting 2 of them, it would be disadvantage 2.
Yep.
And since Bob is close to the 1, do I get to offset that with my lethal strike or no?
Yes. Well, on the 1. Only the 1.
Right. All right, so this is the first one, which will be a total of advantage 1.
Alright. Well, tell me about killing it. We'll actually roll the next attack so that we know what happens fully with this. So the next attack is going to be with the disadvantage.
Disadvantage 2?
Yep. Alright, so tell me about cleaving through the one you hit, and then I'll tell you what happens as you begin cleaving into the other one.
I was going to say, Sire takes a full-up left-handed bat swing and cleaves through that skeleton shattering rib bones and backbones all the way through, and just continues his swing into the next one, in which
As your swing goes to hit the next one, he raises up his sword and shield to meet the might of, or meet the, to meet that might with his own. And he buckles down. And you do not manage to damage him, but the sheer force of your blow hitting into him actually drives his feet into the stone. He is immobilized until he pulls himself out.
Nice.
kill monster.
Corvus, it is your turn.
Alright. I think it's time to do some healing. Alright. Who can they all hit? Okay. I'm gonna just take priority on. You guys are awkwardly placed. This sucks. Okay. Alright, so I'll take the disadvantage to. No, this would have to be a 3, I think. Fuck. Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll take the disadvantage 3, and then I'm gonna hit Talawa, Ursa, Everald, and Seer.
Sweet.
Don't target Everald.
Oh well, but
Mac needs it more.
I can't hit Mac from this distance.
Oh.
I don't have visual right now.
Alright, well, you succeeded. Roll your heal on all.
14.
Yeah.
Alright, and I still have my move and my other 2 actions, so I'm gonna actually move into position now. Okay, so now I see Mac, and now I'm gonna give him a focus. Hopefully this doesn't go horrible. Sweet.
Nice.
Alright, take 10, Mac.
Thank you. Yeah.
The wounds start to suture up. You feel a little bit more revitalized and ready to get back into the fight.
You just fed me a power pellet.
Scooby snack.
Yeah, I'm not taking my 3rd action. Fuck that, because it's gonna go bad.
Alright. Everald takes his turn. Everald will move to here, and he will attack this skeleton knight twice.
And it can't move.
Everald brings his scythe sideways, slashing deep into the skeleton. Then he brings his executioner's axe to meet it. But he ends up misjudging the distance, and only the shaft of the axe hits into the skeleton. It does, however, give Everald advantage 1 as he brings the scythe back, or this executioner axe backwards to slice into it.
I think I'm just gonna focus on supporting you guys for now.
Everil does not manage to slice into it with his next attack, though. Finally, Everil takes his last attack at his disadvantage 6.
Now, does the thing being stuck in the ground count anything positive towards Everett?
No.
Nope.
But rolling better than shit goes a long way for him.
Yes, it is.
Everil brings the scythe around again and slashes down on it, dealing 3 damage. Talawa, it is your turn. You can
Go ahead.
you can use half your movement to get up.
What if I just laid on the ground and shot?
You have
Can I do
disadvantage
that?
1 when attacking from prone.
So disadvantage 2, right?
No, 1. If I remember right.
Well, because she also has bravado.
Yeah, that's only when she does something with bravado.
Uh,
Yeah, that's why she flips around and shit. She purposely gives herself that disadvantage. Speaking of which,
Gotcha.
gain 3 legend points.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try just shooting him from the ground. Because I'm a lazy and cocky bastard.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm gonna shoot the one that's in front of Sire there.
Alright.
I'm using my lethal strike.
Well, even if you had, just been able to use Death Blow because it only had 2 hit points, that just blew everything out of the water. Tell me about
jeez.
Well, she kind of lazily looks over, sees that there's still a couple of them alive, and aims her crossbow. She's like, guys, look, no legs, and shoots. Even though it makes no sense. She thinks it's hilarious. And the thing just fucking poofs into dust. And I'm also gonna use my combat follow through to shoot the other one.
By the way, as you're making your pun, you hear a soft groan.
Scoot.
So you're shooting the one up here?
Yeah, but I can't lethal strike it. None of you are close enough.
Still just take pot shots.
But she hits. Tell us about hitting as you do. 5 damage.
Oh, there's still one left. Man, guys, I am tired. I don't want to keep doing this. And she kind of nudges herself over a little bit, being pretty lazy, and kind of moves over onto her stomach and sets up her crossbow and takes a shot. And even though it's honestly a terrible way to shoot it, she still somehow manages to land the hit.
Ursa, it is your turn.
I am going to try to finish off that. Yeah, there's just the one left, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna try to finish him off.
Don't assume it's gender.
Roll your energy. Well, your fire manipulation. Which is just your energy. But I named it. That is a hit, dealing 5 damage. Tell me about
Ursa does this kind of circular motion with her arm, and then another circular motion with her other arm that kind of looks like a figure eight. Then has her fist kind of meet in the middle before she directs a bolt of lightning at the skeleton.
Alright. Mac, it is your turn.
We are still hasted, right?
Yes.
Yep, we as fast as fuck, boy.
I move to there, and I'm just gonna shoot that fucker in the face 3 times.
Alright.
Pull the fucking trigger!
The first one is normal, and then the second 2 are at disadvantage, right?
Yep.
3 and then 6.
All right.
You are slamming on the pump. Hui.
Alright, well, you launch that first shot off, and it throws up a shield. As it does, though, the bullets the bullets bounce off of it. And it falls down at its feet, and it falls over. Your next attack, sir.
Okay, now since it's prone, does that remove some of the disadvantage?
Nope. Only if you go up and bulb at it.
Okay. God.
Your next shot just barely grazes it, dealing 3
Coke problem is really becoming an actual problem.
Do what?
Next attack.
Coke! It makes you suck!
Bam, 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 bam. Alright.
The next shot bounces a bunch of rubble up all around it, making it rough terrain around it.
You're just screaming, shooting from the hip, bro. I can just imagine this coked up motherfucker just charging at someone, fucking and just completely fucking missing.
Alright.
The problem is he's so fucked up he hasn't actually loaded any bullets into the gun.
He just thinks that they're shooting. It's all in his head.
Yeah,
Someone
he's
actually
literally just sitting there,
like-
boom, boom!
I've done that stone.
So it's like a Nerf gun.
There we go.
Alright, anyways. He notches 6 arrows. And fires one at each of us.
That's outstanding.
Indeed. So, those bolts, or those arrows go flying by you. And instead, pin into each of your clothing. You're considered immobilized until you pull out the arrow.
Damn it.
So what are you doing, sire?
I am throwing Sir Lancelot. I'm throwing a shuriken at the skeleton night archer.
Roll it.
Kill it.
And to be fair, it's probably going to be the one that is Sir Lancelot since it's my first one.
Throw it.
Oh, darn.
It goes whizzing. But he turns back into Sir Lancelot midway and knocks into him, knocking him down again. He then turns back into the shuriken.
Sorry, I don't know what to think of that.
Corvus.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a pot shot at him because I'd like to just get the show on the road. All right.
Indeed. You guys need to step up your game. I stepped up mine.
Boom.
Indeed, you hit. It is not dead, though.
Motherfucker. Okay. I cock the goddamn hammer again and I shoot in. Fuck that guy. Fuck.
You graze him a little. He takes 3 damage.
God damn it.
Everald holds up his hand and starts chanting in a dark language, and a ball of purple energy starts forming in it. But he cannot manage to gather the energy just yet. He needs to keep trying. He continues counting the incantation for his haste action and tries to launch it again. But he's still failing to gather the energy. He tries one more time for his last haste action. Wish me luck.
It's gonna be like a fucking crit. Something stupid. Oh, no. Damn it.
There we go. That's that Everald luck coming through in a pinch.
Oh, damn.
Everald finally finishes the incantation. At this point, the ball is incredibly huge as it's been building there for the equivalent of 3 turns. And he launches it at the enemy. And all of your guys' dark sight goes out for just a moment. You don't see a thing. Your sight comes back as you all of a sudden hear screams, horrible screams of what sounds like hell being brought to Earth. And there is no skeletal archer left once you guys can fully see again.
I shall get my shuriken.
Alright, everyone, gain 1 EXP. Sorry for keeping you so much over time. I hope you still had fun.
Yeah, of course.
Had none of the fun.
To anyone who watched, we are the Story Speakers Guild, bringing you fantasy entertainment like this and more. Have a good night.
I love you.
Come back, tell your friends.
Smoke crack, worship Satan.
No,
No,
do not listen to Kyle.
Drop out of school.
Yeah, be precise. Worship devils.
Damn it. We're gonna be a good influence from now on. Probably not, but
Lies! All lies!
At least a neutral influence.
Alright.
alright, a neutral influence for world domination.
That's right.
So maybe a little chaotic neutral.
Did I
Fucking
get
drive a
any,
man to become so neutral.
Ryan? Did I get any LP
Any what?
legend points?
I believe I awarded you 1 tonight.
Yes. All right.
Good night.
What do those do?